Hey, what is up, everybody? I think it's finally time, finally, to do the star in the sky. So, we need to obtain a wide flatbed semi-trailer from the trailer store right here. We need a saddle high. They recommend a metal detector, but for some reason, and I think it's simply because, I don't know, but the objectives were showing up on the map, and they've kind of become somewhat obvious right here. And I think it's simply because I've already been by them, around them, crawled across them. So we have to haul the wide flatbed semi-trailer all the way down and around through here, down here, and we land here. So drive to the airplane wreck. So then what we're going to have to do to deliver to the airport is these three pieces. But I don't know what is going to fit on the wide flatbed semi-trailer or not. So something tells me I may want to bring more than one? Maybe more than one? So either way, let's get started. Which one do I want to... Tell you what, I'm gonna position some vehicles here, and it probably isn't going to hurt if I think that maybe two heavy trailers or heavy trucks should go, and I'm definitely going to need a crane to load all that stuff up, even though it doesn't say that it needs or requires a crane. Either way, let's go get this giant trailer and see what that's about. And there will be no lifts to store 24. Gonna have to walk yourself there yourself. Through the snow, backwards, both ways, uphill, with no pants. And then it's just a party. You know what? How far am I? I'm about halfway, and I didn't consider whether or not I had the high saddle. And so, let's see if this one has the high saddle. Okay, that one has a high saddle. Well, actually, I think these only can get a high saddle. Okay, alright, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. Alright, fire it up. Probably gonna throw crane on the Azov, because that actually makes a really, really stout crane platform. The Kolobs I love. I just wish they were usable for more stuff. They are not usable for more stuff. They are slower than dirt. But, these are pretty darn unstoppable trucks right here. Unless you get a branch stuck between your two axles. And then things just become obnoxious. And yeah, there we go. I should probably just start going around that because it is just kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I should grab 2 trailers. And also, what am I hung up on? Hung up on a rock. There we go. This is probably one of the only trucks, this and the other Kolob, that can effectively... Well, this and the Azov, the other Kolob, the Azov Antarctic, or maybe the Caterpillar 745C that can actually drive through that section of snow right there because it is so deep. Just back right in. Hopefully we can get a trailer on the back of this thing. Alright, so, wait a minute. Which one do we need? Wide flatbed semi. Wide flatbed semi. Okay. That's a rather large trailer. Just a little bit. I don't think I've actually ever used this trailer. I wonder how much crap I can put on there. Well, it says it holds 5 cargo slots. Alright. Do I have to rescue my Kolob with the other Kolob? Or do I just use my mega powerful winch? Well, that's obnoxious. Get a little helping hand. Hopefully this trailer does not become hooked on absolutely everything. Because then that just increases the amount of time that we're going to be puttering around here to a extensive amount. And then there's this silly branch thing that's here that I can't break. So we're just gonna go crashing on over it. It occurs to me that I may need a fuel truck too. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Actually, can I? Alright, other than I'm stuck on something here. I almost need another Kolob right in front to get this thing from point A to point B. Actually, I kind of wonder if I could put something else on the back of this. This thing is huge. It's kind of cool. I wonder how I could get some stuff on the back. I mean, it's a fairly stable platform, and I guess if I set the park and brake, that maybe something might not fall off the end of it. So, how about... Okay. Alright, so let's take the crane truck. And it's a shame I can't hook up to that fuel tanker and then just put them both on the back of that trailer and make it just easier that way. But maybe... Why don't I just do this? Although, if memory serves me correctly, I think there's some scout fuel trailers, but you know what? No. We'll take it. Just because. And that has no ramp to put anything on. Okay. Alright. Start that bad boy back up. Winch. Winch that. My spacious cabin. It's like an amusement park ride in here. I mean, look, it's even got grab handles right there. So, I just have to follow this for... Actually, no, I could dump off right there and I wouldn't have to loop through there. And that means... Well, I could get through there. So I guess let's just see about getting there. Or at least how far I can get in a reasonable amount of time. And we can determine what a reasonable amount of time is too, because time has no meaning anymore. We are all disconnected from it. Time is inconsequential. What is the meaning of time anymore? It's an abstract. It's an idea. It's no longer a unit of measure. Alright, that is a mighty big trailer to carry around a corner like that. Also, I hope we don't have too much ice, but I don't think there's going to be much ice. Yeah, downshift, buddy, downshift. I also really like the paint scheme on this collab. It's the red and black that sells it. Oh, look at that. Okay, I kind of like that angle of trailers hitting that there. That's kind of cool, actually. It at least gives me a touch of confidence that I might make something happen here. It's actually kind of interesting because this truck doesn't, or actually this entire game doesn't have a full manual mode for transmission shifting. It's either automatic or you stick it in high range, low plus, low minus, or just simply low, depending on which particular transmission you have. But if you just flick the clutch button, which for the PlayStation is L1, it'll automatically upshift or downshift to exactly the gear that it's supposed to be in. Which, I mean, I guess is super convenient. Alright, wow, we're dragging here. Yeah, that's also some mighty deep mud. And the snow is falling. Which, I mean, come on. It's pretty cool, right? Granted, you can't hear the snow hitting the ground over the sound of this massive diesel engine. Oh, it's kind of foggy too in the distance. Alright, so these fallen power line, or power poles, avoid them. Simply avoid them. They do nothing but absolutely destroy your tires and suspension, even if you crawl over them at a very slow rate of speed. And it's kind of excessive. Like, the damage mechanic in this game is a little on the strange side. It's not friendly. It's not anywhere close to being like a normalized damage mechanic. You're driving along on a paved, flat surface with no incline or decline. You hit a pebble in the road, and your truck blows a tire. Alright, what was I saying about fuel? Let's top off the tank. Seems there are a couple hundred liters down already. Alright, let's try to hug this corner here and just make sure that... Oop, the Azov might hit it. So let's go really, really slowly. See? That is just so irritating. Yeah, half a tire, a quarter of my suspension. It's just, yeah. Alright, let's also not get hung up on that pole. Or this pole. I guess that's the challenge. Oh, I got hung up on something. Yep, that's right. Back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. And drive forward. And don't get anything hung up like that. No, don't drive right back into the broken off tree stump. Yep. There it is. Of course. Yeah, always with the outriggers on the crane. Always. Give it a gentle push. Actually, I kind of wonder if I could jump off right there and go around. But, sort of wish I had a scout truck on the back. You know what? Let's do that because I actually have to get to that location. So let's set the marker for right there. Hope most of these trees are going to bend over, crush, and not be the unstoppable trees that we've been seeing in these two new recent maps here. I do like the sound of the ice breaking. That's pretty cool. Nope, don't. Come on. I'm just gonna keep going forward. I'm not gonna look what's behind me. I don't want to see what's behind me. I can only imagine the crane truck getting absolutely stuck and hung up on probably close to everything right now. Although, if I did have another collab behind me, it would make one hell of a pusher truck. Yep, see, something's hung up. Too far ahead of myself. Oh yeah, we're hung up pretty good right there. This Azov is great with the rear steer. You know what's not great with the rear steer? Well, it's great because it has rear steer, but it's also a really underpowered truck, is the Dairy Longhorn 4520. Why did... I hear a helicopter. Where is there a helicopter? The sky is empty. You know, I keep saying that it's the rapture that happened, and that explains the lack of people anywhere on any of these maps. But I'm beginning to think it's more of like a Silent Hill level kind of thing. Like somehow I'm stuck between dimensions. Stuck between realities. But I've got a giant truck and a garage and fuel and everything that works. Or if you've ever seen The Langoliers, Stephen King's Langoliers, where like time becomes discarded. And here we go when we circle back to the time thing again. But time becomes discarded and the Langoliers come and they eat it all up. And then Bronson Pinchot goes a little bit on the wacky side, but that's because he doesn't have Cousin Larry to keep him on the straight and narrow. Why can't I turn? Okay, so we are kind of close. Why is it not able to turn? Is that because the trailer's kind of cocked a little bit? Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's see if we can't make it down here. We'll get... Actually, we have one location in sight right there, apparently. So let's see if we can't go make this happen. This truck would almost look at home crawling across the surface of some inhospitable planet like Mars. Then you'd have Arnold Schwarzenegger right behind the steering wheel. 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Yes, Arnold, we know. 2 weeks. Original's still better than the remake. God, the remake was terrible. That was a terrible remake with no redeeming qualities. None. I mean, Kate Beckinsale was good, but she's usually pretty good in anything that she does. And she takes over for the Sharon Stone role, who Sharon Stone was actually phenomenal opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger. Alright, so something tells me there's a thing in the water over here. And... Ooh. If I were to pay attention, I would not have hit that rock. Because I'm sitting here saying that I should probably be very careful about certain vehicles falling in the water. And as long as we've got this broken ice, these mud tires will actually do pretty good at grabbing traction. If it's like the regular sheet of ice, then there's no traction, like this. If it's this kind of ice, there's no traction whatsoever. Okay. So we'll do this. Oh yeah, that would have been potentially... Well, not potentially, that would have been very bad. So, let's see what we can make happen right here. Activate anchors. You know what? I'm going to refuel real quick. Just for the hell of it. Alright. What is that? Okay, that's a wing. I wonder how it's going to sit on... Well, I can kind of jam it right down there too, so... Crane mode. I don't know how any of this stuff is supposed to... sit on here? Pack cargo? Impossible to pack cargo. Okay. So I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong or what the deal is here. Alright, so let's just kind of spin this around. Let's see if that does anything. And I really hope that this cargo is actually going to stay put. Okay. Detach. Why, good evening there, Grey Wolf. How are you? Start the crane. Change the truck. Pack the cargo? Possible to pack cargo. Okay. Alright. So let's just hope that stuff doesn't gonna fall off. Alright then. Let's go for that next piece that's over there. Yeah, but Langoliers. That one, it makes more sense in this context. Ooh, power flickered again. Oh, that hurt. Why are you gonna be like that? Cargo is doing a fairly decent job of staying put, so that's kind of a bonus. This ice is moving around a lot, though. Hopefully it doesn't bite me and I go into the drink. Because, unfortunately in this game, cranes aren't strong enough to haul trucks like out of terrible situations like this. You know, and it's funny because it doesn't say anything about needing a crane to pick up these pieces and stuff. Ouch. So, where the hell? I'm thinking that's where it is over there. And that's obviously right over there, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get in there and get that. But that's alright. So let's get to that point over there, and then we can start bringing the crane around. I don't know why it keeps telling me I need to... Oh, wait, yeah. I need to... Maybe I need to get here first. And then it'll let me pack the cargo. Okay. Alright. So I am here. Step completed. Drive to the airplane wreck with a wide flatbed semi-trailer. So that's what I've done. But it's not... Also, these rocks are kind of annoying. Tell you what, we're gonna stop the engine right there. Bring it back to the Azov. Okay. See if we can't make it around. Gingerly, slowly. And not get hooked on rocks with outriggers or anything silly like that. Figure out what the easiest way to get up in there is, because that's going to be kind of annoying. That's alright, though. Figured out. Even if I have to bring another army of trucks over here. Get the ever-faithful Tataran TUZ-420 and just... just commando it right up the hill. Actually, it's probably going to have to be something smaller. Maybe I'll get my F-150s going. Man, I'm still... Which side is this going to be? Yeah. Actually, I wonder how far we can kind of... Oop, yep, see, doing that with the fuel tanker on the end isn't the most brilliant idea, but let's... Anchors, crane... Probably not anywhere close enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see it right there, and I'm gonna have to go from the opposite side. Wonderful Azov low ground clearance chin. It's a good thing that this fuel tanker doesn't weigh more than it does. Because if it slips off and then just yanks the back end of the truck down, whips it around, throws me in the water, done. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it's underneath the truck now, so it fell through, which is not cool. These rocks are also not cool. So it won't actually let me deliver. Yeah, if it doesn't recognize drive to the airplane wreck with wide flatbed semi-trailer, it's not going to allow me to deliver to airport. Alright. So... back up off this airplane wing. Make sure we're not in any impending doom. A little bit of a top off. Change truck. I hate how it shuts the headlights off every time. Metal detectors recommended. Saddle high is required. Okay. We've done all that. Tell you what. What if we... Alright, we're going to try real quick. Return to main menu. Back into the game. And then... see what that does. Because... on a time, you actually had to do stuff like that to get the game to recognize that you actually accomplished something. Which is kind of annoying. So we'll see what that does. All right. The wing is still there. No? Nothing? Anything? Oh man, this is a bummer. That would be really unfortunate if I wasn't able to complete this. But for the meantime, let's just go collect more pieces of the airplane. Although let's... yeah, see? I mean, although it tells me, you know, the pieces, shows the marker on them, but... let's at least go scoop up these components here. Outriggers. Activate. And crane mode. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Holy moly. Let's lift, twist, stick it right on the roof here. Just kind of snug it up. All right. I'm wearing the airplane like a hat. Okay. Anchors. Reverse. Try not to mess this up. I kind of wonder if I can pack this cargo. It's kind of cool, actually. Look at that thing. It's a whole fuselage, one engine. Wide flatbed semi-trailer. Wide flatbed semi-trailer. Yeah, see, I got the right semi-trailer. Alright, let's, well, maybe we won't be putting this on top. Alright, let's, lift. Okay, be careful. Be careful. This thing's actually a really light piece of cargo. I don't know how this thing is supposed to kind of sit on here? Is it supposed to sit on here? I don't know. So you just kind of detach. Exit. Change truck to the collab. Okay, that didn't fall through, so let's... Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh. Park and brake. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Stuck on rocks, and I'm trying not to run over this wing that's apparently very vindictive. So... can I do anything with this stupid wing now? Where's it go? Go like top somehow? Drive forward a little bit. Let's remove that. Detach that. Let's see what this does. Alright, so I can't pack that piece of cargo. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... back to the garage. Take the other collab. Let's go get another wide flatbed semi-trailer. You know, I wonder if you had to take the wide flatbed semi-trailer that was actually sitting in the trailer yard, and it had to be that specific one. I sure hope not. Because that would be obnoxious. Ah, yeah. There it is. Here's the Aurora. Man, I really hope that's the case, that I didn't have to use that exact trailer. But I feel like, too, if I just restarted the mission, it shouldn't be too difficult, and... I don't know. I don't think it's going to put the trailer back, though. But then again, wasn't there another wide flatbed semi at the airport? Oh, I do have to use that one. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah. That was my bad. So it has to be that wide flatbed semi-trailer. It cannot be another wide flatbed semi-trailer. Huh. So that means I have to get that thing over here. I know I can go across here. Getting up there is not too bad. Unless I take it up through here. Huh. Oh, this is going to be a bummer. So I'm going to have to get across there. I'm going to have to get this guy over here. Yeah. You're telling me. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. Let's just for the hell of it see if I can't cut through here and eliminate that stupid little mini bridge crossing thing. Because if I can stick to at least the coastal areas, it shouldn't be too terrible. Oh, it's all good. It's just figuring out the logistics of it all and then going, oh, that's what I needed to do. Personally, I really enjoy the what feels like end game contracts, like the giant pieces of cargo you have to haul. The massive special trailers in all of the other maps, where they only had like one or two, maybe, and you had to haul them around to different points. Alright, let's kind of do a thing. Well, this Kolob's a little bit better than the other Kolob. It certainly climbs a little bit better. A little bit more... And I say that and then I get stuck on something, but... This one seems to be a little bit more agile for some reason. What are we doing here? Why do we keep sliding? Huh. Is it all like a rock face right there? Yeah, I usually enjoy this Kolob a little bit more. Also because it has the switchable diff locks and all-wheel drive. Let's see if I can't make it up the top here. Yeah, it's because it's all icy rock, that's why. And the fact that these things only have mud tires as an option is kind of irritating, actually. Oh boy. That's right, just get the front end past. There we go. Who says a collab can't be a rock crawler? No, don't swing it around. Give it a push. Let's get some traction on those tires. There we go. That's right. Best idea ever. Alright, back to the snow. Actually, which way? I gotta try to go to that little tiny crossing over there. Oh, hello. I wonder if this fine chap over here may have some hot cocoa. No, we don't want to go that way. See? Sultry siren. Tempt me with your hot cocoa. Make it so that I take the wrong path. Who do you think I am, Odysseus? Men, lash me to the mast. I will defeat that siren song with trickery. And one or the other, really. There it goes, that way. Alright. At least I know that there is a fuel tanker available. Actually, am I going to have to put the plane on the different trailer. Huh. Alright, so... down and around. Down and around. Come on, let's just keep powering our way through here. Forward momentum. Ouch. Power perceived. It's power achieved. Just don't get hung up on these rocks, or don't flip over on these rocks. That would essentially be the worst of it. So we are on ice. Icy rocks. We got these asinine things to deal with. Just play nice. Don't kick out from underneath me. Don't... oh, come on. Yeah, just go for it. Just... there we go. Alright. Across the concrete highway from hell. Back up this way. Only to be stopped by small rocks. Unbelievable. It's not like they're tank traps. Those were on Lake Coved by the military bases. It's not too bad. It's actually a lot easier than you would think if you kind of plan things out. Planning. That's kind of the key of this game. Speaking of, which way am I going here? Alright, loop around. Loop around, hit the airport. And then that realistically only becomes like half the journey, because that is only getting the trailer. Then it becomes getting the trailer to the plane bits, or at least that section of... Alright, come on. Let's stop messing around with these damn rocks. See what high gear does. Yeah, the only real true drawback of these trucks, other than getting hung up on pebbles and whatnot, is they're so painfully slow. They are painfully slow. There and just kind of tired of these rocks. It's right here, chugging along in high, feeling pretty good, doing all right. Get down tonight. Yeah, I don't do karaoke. Actually, you know what? This looks like a weak spot in the fence right here.